This is comfy.
I gotta throw some Asians in fucking Fullerton, dude. That shit was brand new still.
Dude, this shit's...
Alright, we'll start it with this stupid fucking song. Probably won't play the whole thing, but.
Throwing thoughts like darts, the aim is always sharp. Donuts in my car, sugary ardent. Ray train, late trains, going like sparks. Blues man humming, got the rhythm in the dark. What's that podcast? Who's that man? Blowing on a horn with a donut in hand. What's that podcast? Where's that sound? It's going like buzzing, spinning right around. I'm not blowing, I swear I'm legit. You swear too much, man, watch where you sit. Donuts on the dash, coffee takes a sip. Blues man wailing, baseline rip, triggers heavy, skyhorn steady. Box stop free, are you even ready? Donuts spinning, snow like winning. Blues man grinning, new beginning. What's that podcast? Who's that man? Blowing on a horn with a donut in hand. What's that podcast? Where's that sound? Snow like buzzing.
Alright, fuck it. Episode 15. Where's Ron Dog? Instead of Where's Waldo. We got Cameron here. I met Cameron in a weird way, but in a dope way. Cheers.
Cheers.
So how I met Cameron was a little bit. This is my backstory of you.
Okay.
My backstory of you is when I asked you, hey, do you like podcasts? Or you watch podcasts, whatever, and I told you, well, what do you guys talk about? It's like we smoke weed, we drink too much, and then we talk about nonsense. I love all three of those things.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, dope. And then when he told me about the chocolate milk and the bong, and then you drank it after, I was like, that's when I was like, you want to be a guest.
Yeah.
Here we are. A few little bumps in the road, but like a month later, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. Had to go to Texas a couple times. And
Where, so you've been twice? Since
No, I'm going next week. It almost would have been twice.
yeah.
The truck blew up on my way back.
Did it?
Transfer case.
Was it hot as shit?
But it didn't. I didn't get a gauge. It just blew up. You know. But here we are.
It just said no more.
And yeah, it just went out.
So tell everyone like what you're up to, dude. Like you were telling me, bro. Music, all that shit.
So I just
Throw out your social media too, bro. Let people see that fucking bomb hit in the milk.
It's not on social media, but if you DM me, I'll send you the video. It's Cameron30588 on Instagram. But I mostly just work at Crimson Coward right here in Pomona.
Which is bomb. Shout out. Hey,
But
shout out, bro. I don't even fucking with any other ones.
dude, best chicken. I always tell everyone it's just non-biased opinions, just straight facts. You know.
Bro, it is bombed. That's the first one I've tried of the hot chicken, because to me, it's just chicken. Who gives a shit? But everyone else I talk to that's been there says, yeah, don't even bother going to other places. It's not as good.
I used to go to other places, then I tried this one. I was like, holy shit, this food's good.
Bro, that mac
And
and cheese,
now I'm working here, and now I'm the manager, so it's like, you know, it kind of worked out. But other than that, I mean, I drive cars. I like to play video games. You know.
What's the game?
Lately, I just play a lot of PC games. Team Fortress 2, Call of Duty, Forza.
Smoke weed, play games, caffeine.
Smoke weed, caffeine. Love it.
Drinks,
Smoke
yeah.
weed comes with the daily duties. You know.
Yeah, you gotta get through the day, dude.
And the monsters every day.
Yeah, I'm on the Celsius right now.
Those are good. I was on those for a little bit. Put my dad onto those, but
I was into the bangs for a little bit, but if you drink them too fast, it's pretty wild, dude.
they give you like an internal you feel your heartbeat kind of throughout your body.
Nah, bro, I'll just get so fucking weird in here, dude. I'll see a crooked picture and everything's coming off the fucking wall, dude. You know what I mean?
Come like a twinker on
Hey, you break out the laser, you're what the fuck? Yeah, bro, yeah.
I used to work as a server at Chili's. I used to drink nothing but bangs and said other one, the C4 Energy.
Yeah.
And I would be like, well, I'll get 10 minutes on my shift, chug it real quick, and I'd walk in, I'd be like, hold on, this room's spinning, like, it's too many people in here. Finally, it goes away, and there's only like 5 people, 6 people, you know, you're like, what the fuck happened to everybody? And we just all the energy drink the whole time.
Dude, that shit's great. You have to turn this fucking fan down. It's stupid. So I don't have to fucking yell. So what kind of music you listen to?
I like a lot of punk, pop punk. I listen to a lot of rap music. I listen to a lot of everything.
What's the band or
Top
person
two
you're
bands.
into right now. Yeah.
Alkaline Trio and Blink-182 are my top two bands.
Oh, dope. My boss loves Alkaline Trio.
Dude, I think it's one of the best
And
bands.
what's the other one? Blink-182.
Blink-182.
Those are his favorite bands too, bro. The little guy, the
Oh,
little
yeah.
fellow that comes with us, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I got
That's
the
his two favorite bands, bro.
octopus tattoo for Mark Hoppus, and then I have the Alkaline Trio tattoo on my leg right here.
Bro,
Yeah.
he probably won't watch. He's got kids, dude. He's busy. He's like, dude, I try to watch it, dude. I watch a couple minutes,
I
and
feel
like it stops. You know what I mean? He's all the shorts are catch. I'm like, there's nothing on that.
it's just like go check out my videos.
It's literally fucking nonsense, dude.
Yeah, dude, I think those are my top two bands. I mean, listen to a lot of other stuff. Bayside, Banner Pilot. Who's in it? I don't listen to like the '80s metal like a lot of people do, but I mean, it's always good.
What about the new modern metal? You like any of that shit?
I don't really listen to a lot of modern metal.
Or any of that
I don't really listen to a lot of new modern music in general.
in general.
I think a lot of the older music is a lot better. It's a lot more.
I think
So-
everything's good when they're still hungry. You know what I mean? Once you make some money and you're full,
Yeah.
where's the drive go?
100%. Like back then, it was being like going on K-Rock was like a big deal. Now K-Rock is like
Getting molested by Kevin and Bean.
yeah, like who listens to the radio nowadays? You know what I mean?
I feel like this stupid shit is the radio now.
yeah, literally, like MTV used to be.
Hey, but this shit that you can't play music, everyone complains.
That's true.
I mean, they don't. I don't know. They give you like a little. I've done it, and they just give you like a little fucking
Copyright
flag, but
strike or something like that.
How many of those do you get? Is there like?
I have no clue.
Yeah,
I wanted to start up a
I've gotten a
podcast
couple.
before because I was like, I'll end up like getting all my copyrights, and then it's not even worth my time. You know.
It could be a pain in the ass.
Like, I would imagine
I do it on my phone. Like everything I do, you see, is just done on my phone.
all the editing, everything like that.
Everything's on my phone.
Nice. Okay.
I just have the stupid SD card, so that's why, like right now, it's easy, and I don't have like, because once you get microphones and everything, now you have a computer, now you have an interface. Now this one thing is 4 things
And then
because I can zoom in on each one, and then you can jump around.
Yep.
So like my 20 minutes of editing turns into 4 hours,
Yeah. And
Real
or
quick,
if not longer. Yeah.
bro. And it
You can sit there
consume you.
4 to 8 hours even.
So if you had, if I had someone to do that, that would be different. But at the same time, bro, this is episode 15.
Okay.
Like, if it was episode 50 and the numbers were higher,
It'd be different. No, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no point to keep, like, it's going. It's fine. It's fun. Like, me and my homie, we like it, dude. It's probably the best day of the week is Wednesday, dude. I have more fun on Wednesday than I do any other day of the week.
I mean,
Even just for the couple hours, dude.
you're just
Because
kicking
life
it
goes
with your
back,
homies.
dude.
Yeah.
Life goes back. So yeah, we were even talking like you almost have to make an appointment to kick it with homies because everyone, life.
Everyone works. Everyone's busy. I mean, yeah. I just saw my friend yesterday for the first time in like a month. But I work every day. I got things to do, bills to pay, and
Yeah,
You
fuck
know?
yeah. Gotta get high.
But
Play
it's
video
like-
games too,
dude, that's like an hour out of my day. So it's like that hour. It's like
bro. I talked to you. Was it last week or the week before? My
Like when
homie
I came
Gilbert,
in,
shout out. I grew up with this dude, like little kids. We grew up together. I haven't seen him in over 10 years.
okay.
Over 10 years, and I just talked to him last week, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it was a trip, dude. It was a trip to catch up with people like that.
It's crazy how you like people just kind of like life just goes so fast you don't even realize where the time goes, and then you're like, wait a second, where did
But
this person go?
like time's gonna keep doing what time does, right?
Yeah, and then it's like the older you get, the faster time goes, and then it's like these people that you're not really talking to. They're kind of like, where do they go? And then it's like,
dickheads you don't even want to. And shit
yeah,
like
and then you
that.
talk to this person
Yeah,
finally, and you're
these
like,
big
damn, it's been 4 years, 5 years, and you're just kind of like tripping out over it, and
Yeah.
it's like you didn't realize it all that other time, except for after the fact it was mentioned. It's
And
kind
that's-
of crazy.
especially if you have a thing to consume your time with.
True.
Like I consume my time with this stupid shit, but this is like I said, this is 2.5 hours of my life.
You get to sit back, chop it up with the friends,
Chop with a
and
homie, have some drinks, dude.
do whatever you want, kind of, and just talk about bullshit. Have a lot of fun.
Bullshit is great, dude.
It's
Everyone wants to talk about real serious.
it's a
shit.
stress reliever.
And you can't even talk about real shit anyways, because depending on what you say, you're either in trouble or you're not. So it's like,
Well, I mean,
what is there to talk about?
who are you really in trouble by?
I think YouTube will take it down. That's it. You're not in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
But
But
yeah, I'm not in trouble. Like,
it's like
nothing's gonna
cancel
happen
culture's
to me.
gone.
Nothing's gonna happen to me. But YouTube has a lot of rules. But there's this weird thing. Like I feel it's like a moral fucking check and see if you have morals or not. So it tells you when you upload a video, is this for children or not? Knowing that there's millions of children on YouTube, you have no morals, you'll say yes for children because that's more views you could possibly get. But so I never say that. I say it's for adults. So I don't know if that gives me more leeway to where I could say certain things you maybe not.
Or maybe they restrict it. Because they have like that YouTube Kids app too. Where
so my stuff would never go to that or like I don't really know how it works. I feel it's all bullshit to be honest with you.
I never looked into it. Social media has never been like something I've been.
I don't have social media. The only thing I have is stupid YouTube. Like I started like a Instagram and a Facebook for the podcast, and then I created it, and then I signed out of it. Dude, I logged out. I got rid of the app too. I was just like, I don't even care.
It's so hard. Like we have finally at the restaurant we just got our Instagram up and running, but it took a lot of time, and it's like I don't have time because I'm always busy throughout my day sitting there trying to respond to make stories and trying to make posts.
What's up with the hat, dude? Let me get a hat, bro.
I can get you a hat. Yeah, I could definitely do that.
Yeah,
I can definitely arrange that. I can get you a shirt probably too.
Dude, I'm a food person. There was a time in my life, dude, I was such a scumbag. All I wore was food clothes.
That's
and
funny.
It was clothes you couldn't, like, it was like before places started selling the clothes.
That's like when it was like, how'd you get that? You
know? Yeah, because I'd go so much, like, what's up, dude? Let me get a shirt, dude. I'm fucking always here, bro.
That's my mom's boyfriend is the same way because he eats out every single day. And there's like some places that we'll go in and they'll be like, oh, how's it going, Carlos? And I'll be like, the fuck do they know you? Like, like what the fuck, dude? I've never been here before. Like, how do they know you that well, you know?
He didn't even have to order?
Most of the time they know his order, and I'm just like I'm just chirping out about it. I'm just like, dude, what the hell? But like, I kind of get it. Like back then, because he grew up right here in El Monte, so it's like he'll go to all these different restaurants, and now he'll go in there. He has shirts from them, and you know, hats, and it's like, well, I kind of understand it now. Now everyone wants to go buy those clothes and be trendy,
dude. Now that's like $20-$40 for a stupid shirt, dude.
Yeah,
like the galley, the Clearmans, the galley.
Yeah,
bro, that shirt's like $44
for a shirt. Yeah,
for a t-shirt,
which is crazy. You can. Dude, clothes are just expensive nowadays anyways.
Everything's expensive.
I saw a video, just like a random video of some mom doing back-to-school shopping, spent like $700, and she got like 4 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, and like 1 pair of shoes, I think. And it's like, damn. I remember like $700 as a kid. My mom didn't even want to spend nearly that much because we can get a lot still.
Oh yeah, bro. That was
like, dude.
That was clothes. Crazy. That was clothes and a weekend getaway.
Yeah, literally. Dude,
how do you have this money?
Like, yeah, $700. Where did you get this, Mom? You
just having that. Yeah.
You work on Holt today or what? What
bro,
the fuck?
Popping, dude. Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, now it's like $700. It's gas every couple days, and
bro,
you know.
So my way to work, I go down White, I make a left on Holt, and I make a right on Reservoir. I work down at Reservoir, like just above the 60.
Okay.
Bro, every day. By the time I get to work, it's gonna be all right. Good day.
Mm-hmm.
It could be worse. Just solid.
Dude.
Come home, by the time I get here, it's like, shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude,
I have to cry about.
I live, let's see. If I run into a couple cars at the stop signs on my way to work, 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
Away.
So where are you at, roughly?
I'm in Phillips Ranch.
Okay, I know where it's at.
So I'm like in the parking lot. I'm in the neighborhood across the street, you know, very local, but like, I'll go there every day to work, to and from, you know, and it's just like, I shouldn't be putting that much, you know, miles on my car. But then it's like my gas tank every couple of days is like, fill me up. And it's like, well, I didn't even drive you, you know, it's like, why the fuck are you asking for more gas?
Yeah.
And so, $70-$80 every couple of days. And it's kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not fun.
Nah. But you don't want an electric stupid thing either.
No, those are gay.
I want to be able to hear.
That's exactly the whole point, because I have a 3rd gen 4Runner that, and then my dad has a newer Jeep Wrangler, so he's like, oh, let's go off roading. We're like, all right. Then he goes out to Texas and he's like, oh, I might get a Cybertruck, and I was like, that's cool until it's like not cool, you know, like you buy a Cybertruck if you have other cool things to drive, you know, and it's like he's like,
you already have a charger, like. There's a, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like literally. So then he's like, "Oh well,
it's just that's what $3 to $5 grand, depending on how far you want it to be. That's 3 to 5 grand to have that fucking thing put in.
Yeah. So it's like, what the hell?
That's on top of the fucking crazy expensive truck, I guess it is.
And well, I mean, it's like 100. The Cybertruck is 100.
120?
It might be like 110. It's not that bad actually, but like,
Yeah, but for what it is,
Still.
dude, it just looks weird.
I would just say like buy an F-250 or a Ram diesel. You know,
What about
just
the old Ford Lightnings? Those shit
dude.
are sick.
I think Ford really fucked up with their new trucks on the Lightning because they should have made the Lightning what the Shelby Super Snake truck is. Because it's a supercharged V8. They should have just made it that, called it the new Lightning, and then used the new electric truck as something totally else.
Totally. Yeah, because I didn't know they did it electric.
Yeah, and it's like
I meant the old
like-
ones like from like the 80s and shit.
which is
back in the
exactly
day.
why they should have done it like that, because those Ford Lightnings are like a staple in like in like the tuner car industry, if you want to call it that. You know, it's like
I got a buddy that only had those growing up. He
dude,
only
those
had
are
Lightnings.
badass trucks. Those are the
I think
only
he had
single.
almost all of them. Dude.
Those are the only single cab trucks I would buy.
They
I
were
would
always
never
dope.
buy
And
another
that was
one.
the dope thing about it too. Just
It
like, nah, one person could come.
Dude, literally.
That shit's tight.
Can you help me move? No, this is a race truck. It's the only truck you can't help
No
me
man,
move it.
can't fuck around with that. That's
Yeah,
not set
dude,
up for
it-
that back there.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna put a lot of weight on my springs. You know, can't do that.
Hey, that shit is sick though.
I love cars though. Trucks, I think trucks are either work trucks or take them off roading. You know,
Yeah.
unless you buy a Lightning, or the GMC Cyclones. If you remember, is that a Chevy Cyclone?
Sounds like it should be a Chevy, but I could be wrong.
It's like a
I
little
can't make
S10, I believe, like a little race S10.
Ooh, the one that had like the ground kit, kind of like the Toyota
Yes,
X-Runner?
yes, kind
Okay,
of.
I know what you're
Well,
talking
those two were kind of crazy. Also, the little supercharger on them.
about. That is pretty sick.
That's like a
Superchargers.
lot of trucks that people don't know about. Is one of those X-Runners.
Those X-Runners were
And
sick.
they're
They only
all-wheel
made it for
drive,
a
dude.
few
It's
years.
crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous on those.
And
you
then
can-
why wouldn't they make more? Like, why wouldn't they continue that?
the market wasn't there, but like, if people, it's
But
like
everyone wants one.
it's what a lot of
Well,
it
not
is. It's like a
everyone, I
lot of
guess.
people just don't know. A lot of people don't have
And it was
common
a
knowledge.
6-speed, right?
Yeah, it was a 6-speed. I believe you could get it in automatic too, though. But like, there's
Yeah,
like
but
a
who
lot of
wants
like
that?
car
I
knowledge.
I wouldn't want the automatic in that thing.
A lot of people don't have the knowledge to like work on their cars, but there's a lot of crazy things about cars that if people just knew, it would change the game. Like if you buy like the newer gen V6 Mustang, like a 2015-ish, you get a V6 and then you go find a wrecked F-150 EcoBoost. You can pull the turbo manifold off. It
But it
bolts
doesn't matter.
directly up to the V6 Mustang.
And
You
have
run
the manifold too
E85
already.
intake, you run all those mods or whatever, and you're gonna make pretty decent power in a V6 Mustang.
And how much would that cost you?
Not much if you can source the parts. If you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
source the parts,
Like if you went to a pick apart.
I would say probably about maybe 7-8 grand, and you would have a pretty decent like
like you would rip.
a pretty decent race car. I would say you can you buy the car pretty cheap because they don't even make V6s no more.
Yeah.
So you can find an old one. I mean, everybody has them nowadays. You know, find one pretty cheap. You go find a salvage title one, and then put a little bit of
what
money
you want
into
out of
it, dude, literally, and then put 7 to 8K into it, and you'll have a decent like a race car. So I think it's always cool little projects, but if you don't know that, you don't know that,
No, for
and
sure.
everything will bolt right up. It's not like you have to do any crazy fab work unless you're just running intercooler piping and stuff for bigger turbos and stuff.
But that's it too, because the turbo, it's all about that wastegate spring.
But if
Especially
you
with
do
the older
everything
style.
factory, if you run the factory turbos, you can run factory intercoolers, radiator, everything. So it would just,
Yeah, so
it would be a factory car. You wouldn't have to do anything. You just bolt it up.
and then if you change the wastegate spring,
Mhm.
that thing just is
Yeah.
gnarly.
Yeah, and then you just go get it tuned and call it a day. Or put it in diesel and have a crazy V6 diesel twin turbo Mustang.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
It's just crazy. I just love cars, and I like to get high, and I'll sit there and play Forza, and I'll play BeamNG, just all these different car games, and build these wild cars that no one should be building, and it's like, it works, it's cool, and it's just always cool to try new things out.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But do you go to shows?
As of lately, no, I've been too busy with work. I just got a new car, so looking to go into getting shows. But
What about where do you know? What's like the venue, the spot you would go to, like your normal spot? You go to Glass House and shit.
well, actually, I'm going in October to see Blink-182 in Alkaline Trio.
Damn, they're playing together.
They're playing, in Palm Desert. Desert
Oh shit!
Palm Desert, I believe.
When?
In October 18th or something like that.
It's still gonna be hot, but yeah.
Dude, but I mean, it's
They'll
the
be
first
better.
time they just released new music, so like
Both of them?
just Alkaline Trio, but
Yeah.
Travis Barker's producing, so it's kind of like a collab album. And I think they were supposed to make just an EP with him, but I think they're gonna cancel and make a full, Travis Barker produced album, and then I think Blink-182 is gonna release another album or a deluxe edition to their last album, and yeah, call it a day.
You heard Strung Out?
I haven't.
Strung Out? No. What about 200 Stab Wounds? That's a band I'm into right now.
No,
Second.
this is all like metal, deathcore
Strung
stuff.
Strung Out would be punk. It'd be like punk. Like,
I would say I don't listen to your more typical average punk style.
yeah, that's I mean, it's less average than like Blink-182 and like Alkaline probably,
Okay.
but different though. They like Strung Out kind of mastered the cross between pop and metal. Like,
Okay.
they kind of mastered that.
Okay, it's like a punk metal.
it's a poppy punk metal, dude. Like it's fucking, it's metally. Like you're like, god damn. Then other times you're like it's bit. They mixed them good.
Have you heard of like Bayside?
I heard of them, but I haven't like.
I would say to me, like I don't listen to a lot of metal, so I don't know if I can like say that, but like to me they sound like a lot of I think would be punk and metal kind of
mix.
at least with the guitar sounds at least.
And then 200 Stab Wounds, they're a band from Chicago. I think the oldest dude's like 23,
Okay.
and it's death. It's like a funky deicide. They're not
Okay.
just da, 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 like that 90s metal, 80s
Yeah.
metal. Da, 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 da. It's not that. It's funky, and groovy, but it's death the whole time.
What about like Lorna Shore?
I've heard it a little bit, just seen shorts of it.
Dude,
I haven't really listened.
that guy's an amazing vocalist. The lead singer, I can't remember his name.
But yeah, he's got the weird hair.
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
their drummer was ridiculous too.
Dude, that whole band
Silly.
is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know. Another punk band, Turnstile.
I want to say yes, but I could be wrong.
I saw Blink-182 live last year, 2 years ago, and they were opening for them, and I saw them and I was like, damn, this band has craziest like stage presence. Like they were fucking jumping off their amplifiers and just going all over the place. And you're just kind of like, what the fuck is wrong with them? How much coke did they do before the show? And I was like, yeah, they got great music too. So it's like, yeah, I'd check them out.
Hey, will you tell the story of about you thought it was fake?
Oh. so they come in and they come in every week. So I see them, and this time they mentioned a podcast, and I was like, dope. I used to one of my own podcasts, so like when people mention it to me, I get kind of excited,
Yeah, you're
And so people are like talking about whatever they want. So I'm like, what's it about? Cool. He gave me a couple stickers. Dope. They told me, we just like to bullshit. We like to get high and drink. It pretty much was the gist of it. And I was like, well, shit, sounds like a good time to me. I was in from the get-go. So I get home and I look it up. I was like, let me see what I'm getting myself into now, because I had no advice like going into it besides just what you told me. And the first thing that popped up was, what's that podcast? So I clicked it. And I was like, okay, 68 subscribers. It's like, fuck it. It is what it is, And so, like, for a couple videos, I'm like, oh, these are all church videos.
By the way, we have 72 subscribers.
I think it might have been a little bit higher on the YouTube thing. So then we're going through it, and I'm like, oh, church videos. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are trolling me. They told me that we like to smoke weed and get drunk, so I'll go over there and they're gonna try to convert me to their cult. But what you guys didn't know or wouldn't know would be that I would be down to come over here still and try to pretend if you guys could try to initiate me into your cult and try to troll around a little bit with the idea. That's the whole
It'd be pretty
thought.
sick if I had a cult.
Dude, that's what I thought was going on the whole time.
I look cultish.
No, that's the thing. Like that's why I was like, damn, this shit sounds like a good time. And then I got home.
A cult.
Well, that's when I got home, and I was like, wait a second. These are all church guys. Like, damn, they got like a good spokesperson for them, like doesn't look the part of like religious, And then it's like,
selling it.
And then I get here and it's just like, dude, a bunch of crazy guys with crosses and shit, you know. And then I'd be like, well, shit, I guess I'm here now. But
Yo, let's pray.
like then I was like, no, this can't be it. Like this literally can't be it. And then I scrolled down and I found it. I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything because like that's kind of stupid of me to think that. But then I was like, no, that's actually kind of fucking funny.
It caught me off guard when you first told me. I was like, what?
But those are the kind of thoughts I have pretty often. Like it's just like you have to just like it's like kind of God's way of trolling you, you know?
I don't think I've ever been sought after for a cult.
I mean, I think it'd be like interesting to like go through like
No, but I've never had like anyone like come at me like, hey, come, you know, like.
No.
I mean, like I said, I might be into it. Not really.
Well, like my grandma.
It'd be kind of funny. It'd be
My
cool for a
grandma
weekend.
pretty much like grew up in Fontana,
Mhm.
and she told me like growing up when my dad and my aunt would have been born, they would have been 5-6 years old probably. So in late 70s, early 80s, they would be at the parks and everything. And I can't remember the guy's name, but this guy walked up to them and passing out flyers, and basically he ended up trying to recruit my grandma for the KKK.
What?
Because the KKK during
Here?
that time in Fontana.
Yeah, but that's still here.
Yeah, but in Fontana during that time, the KKK had a strong presence during that
There's
time.
a lot of whites. What?
Well, no, they had like a headquarters out there, something like that. They had a giant mansion out there,
Yeah.
like a huge ass mansion out there. And then
Montana.
in Fontana, yeah, it's very famous. You can look it up on the internet. And then which I think is okay. I don't know if this is very coincidental or not, but if you drive this, the street that the mansion is on of the KKK or the former KKK. Cool, it's a big ass house. No other house in the area suits it. But if you drive maybe 5 houses down to the end of the road and you turn left, there's another big ass mansion. It's got an A and a C on it, and that was Al Capone's old house.
What? Both in Fontana?
That's
But
okay.
imagine how hidden Fontana would have been when he was alive.
That's what you're telling me, that Al Capone had this big ass mansion next to the railroad.
I don't
these
believe
secret
it.
tunnels.
But how hidden would that have been back then?
no,
no one would have known.
Exactly. But then it's like, okay, Al Capone had this house. This is also on the internet too. Like it's like this big ass house, and now there's new people that own it, but the KKK house just happens to be right around the corner. It's just like during 2 different time areas, you had 2 of the craziest different types of people.
But aren't big houses not a place for a certain reason? Like there's
Yeah.
always like
But-
there's that something big or like even like a city hall or something. There's something there for a reason. There's some type of energy
But like
that's there.
they're right around the corner from each other. 2 different time periods though.
Yeah,
They
that's wild.
they both happen to choose that area.
Or
Like,
was it the same?
that would have the KKK would have been during the 80s ish. Al Capone would have been during the
I don't know.
20?
60s, 50s, 30s. I have no idea.
something
I'm
like
terrible
that,
at
the
history.
30s to 40s, something like that.
30s and 40s.
That's like a 40-year difference, you know.
Al
And that's
Capone,
like,
by the time should we look it up?
here, I can look it up real quick. Let me see,
Because
because
I really don't know. I'm half retarded. How I graduated from school is a insanity, but I did.
I didn't graduate.
I did, and I
Well, he died in his peak years of power in organized crime were from 1925 to 1931, and he died in 1947. So let's say
Okay.
45 years. That's like a huge difference in like a time era. You know?
yeah. That's just
It's like, why is the
well,
KKK?
maybe they couldn't sell that spot, and it was all one purchase, or like that's
It's
weird.
like the KKK and Al Capone. You know, 2 of the biggest crime groups.
So for the 80s, it was pretty populated. Not like it is now.
I would say so. Yeah, I
It
would say
wasn't
so.
like it was then.
No, not like it was when Al Capone supposedly was there either. You know, but like,
That's why I thought they had the same thing, because back then the property might have been that big.
well, like okay, so
Where you're buying acres at a time.
my great grandpa had a property out there, and that's why I kind of know a lot of this. He's lived there pretty much all his life, and he had.
KKK.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know. But he had a big ass house, you know, in his own company as a general contractor, but like huge property. And then he kind of would be like, I don't want it anymore. Kind of sold it down a little bit, to end up with, I think it was sitting at like 8 acres or something like that, maybe. But the property eventually just sold out a couple years ago. But Yeah, and it was like, dude,
Where is there 8 acres for sale in Southern California?
Well,
Like, besides the desert.
not there anymore. It
Yeah,
was
no.
there, but so imagine like at that time that was a lot. So that would have been in the 50s ish. They moved there,
Yeah.
and then my great grandpa built the house and everything. So like it was there for a while, and then all those other properties, nothing else was there. So it's like all these big ass houses popping up. Something doesn't add up in Fontana. Fontana's cursed or
And
something.
it's pretty big. It's shady.
Yeah, it's very weird, but I don't know. It's very cursed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like bad blood.
Kind of, yeah. It's
You
just
know what
like
I mean?
it's just like, dude. It's like San Bernardino, you know. It's
Like
like,
it was taken. It wasn't ever there.
pretty much,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Like it was there, and
It has that weird energy where there was a taking.
well, like down the street from my great grandpa's house, there's a house on the corner. It always looked off, and then I eventually learned that a couple decades ago or a decade ago or something like that, the dad or one of the males in the house brutally murdered the entire family.
Sick.
And it's like what the fuck, bro, is going on in Fontana? You know, like, dude, like
I mean, we always thought it was crystal meth. That's what we
well,
always thought it was.
That's Hemet. That's Hemet.
No, it's everywhere now, dude. That shit
That's
is
true.
everywhere,
You
bro.
can walk right down
You
the
go
street.
down
from
hole,
mine.
bro. You go down hole, bro. That shit is wild,
You
bro.
go to the parking lot of my work. You can see it too.
Every now and then, like my grandma's old as fuck, bro. She's like 95, dude. Like, yeah, 95, old as shit, right? So every now and then, just to fuck with her, dude. It's like, I always ask her, hey, you want to go for a ride to Pomona and yell the N-word out the window? like, it is insanity, right? I mean, it is. Like, it's crazy to think, but like, to me, it's a joke. It's funny.
Dude, it's funny
You know what I mean?
because
I
they're
don't
like,
do that, but
it's
you
like
know,
you're rage baiting your grandma. Well, like I go to my friend's house and like his grandma's, I think 80 in her mid 80s, I believe. And I'll be like, they have a dog, a husky named Coda, and I'll be like, oh, dude, Coda loves chocolate. What do you mean? I give him chocolate all the time. And she'll be like, what do you do? Why? And I'm like, that's his favorite snack. Like, why wouldn't I give him his favorite snack? You know. So a couple times I'll show with like a Hershey bar. I'm like, oh, Coda, I got your snack for you. She kind of just tweaks out on me, and I'm just like, I think it's so funny.
dude,
but-
I like fucking with old people.
It's
Super
kind of
dope.
humorous because you never know how they're gonna react. I used to work in retirement homes.
Really?
Dude, I had this one guy
You
that
ever fart on people?
dude, they used to fart on each other.
No,
Dude,
but you ever do like a sick walk by? Because my wife does like in-house, in-home.
oh, like in home
yeah,
care and
like
everything.
Adult babysitter.
Dude, you gotta
I
like.
think. I always ask her, I'm like, especially if the people are mean. You know what I mean? I'm all, do you ever just walk by and pop one out? She's no, why would you do that? I was like, dude,
Okay, so
someone's mean to you all day.
they're all assholes, but like I don't like to put up with bullshit either. So like, you know,
Okay,
like
there's two people, right?
yeah, there's so
There's a
like
compromise.
there was a guy one time that he was arguing with another resident over a seat. It was open seating, you know, and
So you couldn't call it.
you can't just sit.
There's no
there.
you can't call shotgun.
Yeah, so
No shotgun.
I walk out there. He goes, "Oh, I sit there." I'm like, "Dude, it's open seating. Just sit somewhere, bro. Eat your dinner, and then go back to your room. Like that's all there is to it." Well, you want to go outside? I'll whoop your ass. I'm like, dude, you're in a fucking wheelchair. You can't walk, and you're like, no offense, but like you're handicapped. You know what I mean, dude? You're
Yeah,
not
but it's
gonna
probably
walk.
hopped up on lewds, bro.
What is he gonna do? Run me over? You
But,
know what I
like,
mean? But
you
like,
can't hurt him like when you're
no, but he can't.
double numb.
But he can't hurt me either. So it's like, dude, you're making false threats. So it's like, dude, I'm in control of your food. Like, what the fuck is
It's like
wrong
a
with
weird game of stop touching me.
it? Literally, and it's like, dude, what, like, why are you threatening me? You cannot do anything to me. And
How
like,
long did you do that for?
I worked there. I would say like a total. I worked at 2 different ones. I did it for like a good 4 years. I was my
Holy
dad
shit.
still works there. He's a culinary director there.
Really?
But yeah, I helped him with the kitchen and did all the cooking, serving, stuff like that. I mean, it's cool. It was fun.
I
but,
think that's more enjoyable than the interaction constantly. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
oh, dude, I would only have
So
if I
you
was
see him
serving.
what 3 times a day?
If I
If
was
you were
serving,
serving.
if I was serving and I was on shift, I would see him twice a day. Because I would only serve for 2 meals.
But imagine seeing him for like 16.
But I would go out there
8
and
hours a
go
day.
out of my way to go see them and troll them. See, that's where other people don't see that. You know, other people would come in and they would complain, "Oh, this person's talking shit." We'll go talk shit back to them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, why you tell me?
like, dude, what the fuck? You know, like, I think it's funny because now
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be like, so why are you talking to the girls like that? You know, or like, you know, and then it's gonna make a problem. But it's like, just go talk shit back, or If they're telling you jokes, just pretend to laugh at them, you know? Like,
Just be normal, man.
just literally, don't fucking complain about it. You just,
Y'all, it is worse, so stop it.
literally, like, dude.
Normally, it could be worse. Now, it is worse. Stop it.
Like, dude, you're gonna make them lose their teeth, okay? Like, dude, just chill the fuck out, okay? Like, then you're gonna make me have to go out there and find their teeth, and I'm not trying to do all that.
And what are old people like eating?
Dude,
Like what? You know what I mean?
meatloaf,
You did it
mashed
for 4
potatoes.
years. You did it for 4 years. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
just your
If you
basic,
said
like,
like a month or two, you'd be like, yeah, all right.
like
It's
a
just
your basic like home cooked meals, like
soft food.
not
If
not necessarily because like we've done like whole chickens, like we've done
okay,
shit
but
like
you can tear
that,
that
but
shit
like
apart. That's soft.
there's like if you were gonna go get meatloaf and mashed potatoes or like fried chicken and French fry or pizza, you know, just
what?
normal foods, but like just not anything too crazy because there's a lot of dietary restrictions.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like it's you know, so we did everything from scratch. So we try to make it as flavorful as possible with all the dietary restrictions.
How big were the spots? Like how many people were there?
At the first one, we had 2 different kitchens. We were cooking for about the one building. I would say about had 80, 90 people in it.
God damn.
The other one had about 120, 130 people in it, and then the second one would have been about 115, 120 people.
And that was
And
all.
you're cooking for them each meal 3 times a day. And they like to complain, you know. They like to
There's nothing
demand.
else to
They're
do but
old, you know.
complain.
But it's like,
Nothing else to do but complain.
and it's like, dude, nope. Those are the rules. You have to follow the rules. And it's like, you kind of think about this. It's like, I like to smoke weed, you know. This is my favorite thing to do.
I know it is fun.
So
Smoke
I'll be
another
at-
joint, dude.
I'll be at work, and you know, I'll be sitting there thinking about some shit, and I'm thinking that one day I'm like, damn, these old people really just pay us to tell them what to do, and that's literally what our job is to kind of tell them what to do. If I work in the kitchen, I tell them what to eat.
Yeah.
If I work in the maintenance department, I tell them that I need to fix this. If I'm like in the, you know, and it's just kind of like, damn,
It's a weird thing.
I don't want to be like that, you know. Like I'm not trying to pay someone to tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, but it comes to a point where I feel that either your body goes against you or your brain. One of them starts to turn. Or sometimes they both turn on you at the same time. But it's gonna happen. Your body or your brain is gonna turn on you. It is not gonna do what it's always done.
Well, I also think it comes with a lot of like, the kind of, how's the best way to put it? The kind of the way you're handled as an adult, I should say, like as you're getting older.
Moving helps.
Moving, but like
per se.
if your family like not as visiting you as much, like if you're just kind of more by yourself, I feel like it kind of allows you.
But that also depends on the person. If you're a person that has nothing
yeah,
to
but that's
do,
what I'm
nothing
saying.
to compromise time, nothing to take time. Like me, I could always just play guitar. I'm cool. I could not hear from people.
But
for
if you're a
long
boring
time.
person, your body's just going to deteriorate. Your mind, your soul, everything.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But if you have family coming to visit you and you have like friends, just anything, something to do, you know, like it'll keep your mind a lot happily, you know, a lot happy. Like
Yeah.
before my great grandpa died,
doing
he
shit with
was-
your hands helps too. I heard.
my great grandpa was 93, 94. I don't know, one of those when he died. I mean, dude, a couple years ago, he would have got under your car and did an oil change for you, no problem.
Yeah.
Like no questions asked type shit, you know, like.
You're like, Dang, don't do that.
And he'll be like, shut the fuck up. Like, he'll probably tell you that. There's been a lot of questionable things I've heard him say, honestly.
That's pretty dope.
But, like, 90 years old is kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah, I think it is. Because, like, I know reality, like, when I was your age, I never wanted to die, but I had no intentions of being as old as I am now.
I don't think anyone does. If you're,
Well,
if you're,
some people-
if you're a boring person.
Not just boring, because, maybe boring in the sense of, like, not risking your life at times, maybe, but, like, you know what I mean? I mean, even smart people matter, dude.
Sure, yeah.
You
but
know what I
like,
mean?
Okay,
you need those motherfuckers, too.
but
but-
a lot of smart people have done dumb things as kids and teenagers and young adults, you know? And that's
Or even at extremely old and wise ages, done terrible, dumb things.
because I feel like, I mean, point of life is you have to do some dumb things, you know what I mean? You can't just be good all life.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, that's how you get better, you know?
because even if you're so smart and you can learn from everyone else's mistakes, you never make a mistake. Then you're just a douchebag.
Yeah, then you just kind of
You
like,
know what I mean? There's no
well, like, how
end.
smart are you really, bro? Like, you just learned everything yourself, you know? Like, but, like, driving cars. You know, it's like you could be the best driver, and then you're doing something and you make a mistake one time, and it's like you came very close to death. You didn't die,
dead. Or you're
but
dead.
it's like, whoa, shit! Like maybe I shouldn't do this no more because it's very dangerous, or maybe I should fix this so that doesn't happen next time. You know, it's like it could be anything. Playing guitar, you could be tuning it, and that string pops off, and you can slice your neck by pure luck. You know, but it's just random shit like that.
No, for sure. Shit's weird, dude. Shit is weird.
You see the new Final Destination movie?
No, the Bloodline? No.
Dude,
I'm going to.
I haven't seen it either. I'm scared to go see it because,
Well, it's on. You could stream it now.
well, I'm not
That's something.
fucking bringing that bad luck to me. Hell no. That movie came out. A couple people had theater accidents while they were at the theaters watching that movie.
Yeah, but how many people? So you like conspiracies?
Yeah, 100%.
So originally, I was going to do this podcast. I was going to do a conspiracy podcast, right?
Okay.
And so my buddy that I do it with, actually, he's the first person. Like, I heard a podcast, but I never listened to a podcast. He
Okay.
was the first person that got me into podcasts that I actually listened to a podcast with. And it was Last Podcast on the Left. Those dudes, they're the three comedian guys or not so funny guys. They talk about, like, they go into depth about different serial killers and murderers and shit. And, like, it's pretty dope. So I got into that. So that started the whole podcast thing. Then I got into conspiracy podcasts and all this shit. I like to watch podcasts, so not just listen to it.
I feel
I like
like
to watch
watching
that
it brings more interaction with the viewers.
Sometimes it's too much,
Mhm.
where like it gets too believable, even if it is nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean?
you can see the way people are, like,
Bro, and
you
then you can
hold
see like
themselves.
somewhere, all right, this fool's just in his mom's fucking kitchen. Like,
Oh yeah,
this
100%.
dude is a goddamn scientist. Like, you're just like, fuck, he's got a perfect presentation. You're like, God damn it, I believe all this shit
Like,
now.
this guy's got a fucking man cave right here. You know, like
Yeah, he knows something.
he's got something going. You know.
Like that one right there with the stickers above the stupid dolphin. That's my homie. We were working in LA. That's me in the bushes and the little one. Our boss told us to get, it's a union job. We used to spray texture like in fucking a big old truck. And so we go, it's a union job. Take the company card, go get work boots. So we got cowboy boots. And we show up at the job with cowboy boots. So what the fuck? We're slipping. We fell. We both fell a bunch of times, dude. So those were like our G.G. Allen pictures that we took.
That's so funny.
And that's like on like Martin Luther King. It's fucking. There was people doing that, but we were faking it.
That's so funny, dude. I like the setup. It's a pretty dope setup.
At one time, I had a bar,
Okay.
and then I don't know, sitting at a bar stool and all that shit's just not that comfortable.
I always thought
It gets old.
I always thought a cool podcast concept would be the host being a bartender, and your guest being
At the bar. And
at
like,
the
serve
bar,
them.
and you serve them drinks. You make drinks. You make like a cocktail master. You know.
That's kind of like Bert when he makes people food.
kind of yeah. I always thought that would be kind of dope. You know, it's like an interesting concept that most people don't.
Yeah, but we all work, dude. I
That's the hard
want to
part.
sit down when we do this.
But they always
You know what I
say
mean?
if you want to be famous on YouTube or whatever, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. But it's like
I don't
dude,
think I want to be famous on YouTube.
but
You know
like,
what I
how do
mean?
you be? Even if you did, how do you be consistent when you still got to pour money into production and time into production and stuff like
And
that?
you're just a human being in your day
It's
to
like,
day.
dude, what the fuck? Like,
What if you stub your toe 5 times before you walked out here? You're already pissed, and then the rest, like, you know what I mean?
I work 6 days a week, like, not complaining about it, you know, but like I have other shit I gotta do beyond that. So it's like even if I wanted to film a podcast, that leaves me one day, and it's like, what are the chances that I don't have something going on?
And then you got to schedule people. You don't realize how hard that is,
And then it's like, oh, dude, that Tuesday doesn't work out. It's like, oh shit, okay, let's shoot for next week.
bro. And so like most podcasts they come out on Thursdays,
Mhm.
right? Most of them do. Well, not all of them. Some come out on Sundays or Mondays because they do them Sunday. But a lot of the few podcasts I watch, they always come out Thursdays, and like so you could say it's Friday, but you get a free day before.
Yeah.
So that's just how it started. And then me and my buddy Ronnie, it just happened to work. Like Wednesdays he was free. He's got kids and shit. And, you know, baseball's not happening right now. And so we're just able to do it from that 4 to 6. So it's like that's the time. But like if people can't make it, like when it's just us, even if we don't have a guest, it's just us. We
Yeah.
still do it. But like if we do, and then someone's like, "Hey, I can do it on the week. I can't do it till the weekend." Like, dude, I'm into that too.
You're like, oh,
You just
we're
get an
not
extra
scheduled.
one, dude. You just
Yeah.
we just get an extra one.
Oh, that's
Fuck it.
true. Yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
And then you're a week ahead.
Yeah.
Then you have a little less pressure.
Or I mean, fuck it, you might have another guest that's down to do it that following week, and now you got 2 weeks ahead.
And still do the Thursdays.
There you go.
Always a couple weeks
Yeah,
ahead.
it's kind of it's crazy, but it's like then you got to figure
Then you don't
out
have to
this-
rush your editing.
But that's if crazy
have to rush your
perfect
editing.
timing goes through. You know, it's like
Because, like, basically, after this, like, by the time we're done with this, I'm going to go in the house, I'm going to eat dinner, I'm going to edit the video, cut it up. Because for whatever reason, when it comes in the stupid block, it's never in order. It's always 1, 7, blah, blah, blah.
it
So I
always
gotta
moves it around.
I got to listen to a couple parts of each, get it in order. Okay, cool. Then I just have it in order. I make the thing, I get rid of the beginning, the end, however we end it. And then, so in the morning, I get to work. Don't listen to this, boss. I get to work and I fucking upload it. I upload it on my phone too. I just upload it, but depending how long it is, bro, that takes a long time.
Yeah,
It's not like it just happens.
but then you still have your daily life to do too. So it's like you plan on it, and it's like, well, something small might come up, you know, something small might come up, and it might throw it off a little bit, and then something else comes up, and it's like, well,
Bro, and it throws it to shit. Quick,
and it's like
dude.
some days it's perfect, some days you don't have that issue, you know, and it's like some days it happens, and you're just kind of like,
Well, some days I come out here, dude, and it's like there's no rush, there's no like everything's just fucking do kind of Scooby Dooing through it, and everything's fine. Then there's other days, bro, Scooby Dooing is not cutting it, and everything feels like a rush, and it's not the same thing, but there's just variables, bro, and it's like
it's something minor, and then it's like all these little minor things accumulate. It just ends up being one major thing, and it's just like, damn.
and then at the end, even if it's nothing,
And then you're just kind of like, damn. At the end, after everything is resolved, you figure out what you were actually trying to accomplish. You're like, damn, I could have just done.
I remember
this
where
the
I
whole
was
time.
going with it, though. So originally, I was going to do a conspiracy podcast. Remember, I said that, and then I drifted. I felt it happen.
It happens.
Hey, so conspiracy podcast, right? That was because the last podcast on the left, they talk about murderers, all this stuff. There's tons of episodes. Got into that. Then started getting more into like a funnier podcast and shit.
Okay.
Do you ever watch Are You Garbage?
No, but I've seen clips of it.
It's great.
Mhm.
It is great, dude. We Might Be Drunk's pretty good. There's a few of them where it's very comedy. So I was like, all right, conspiracy, because I was just into conspiracy. I watch Tinfoil Hat. That's my favorite one. The conspiracy that I get into. Tinfoil Hat. That shit's fucking funny, dude. It's funny, and it's like, sometimes he has legit dudes on, where you're like, holy shit.
I like watching Theo Vaughn.
Theo's funny.
Joe Rogan.
I like Joe Rogan when Theo's on there, or Shane Gillis is on there, Mark Norman, those dudes are on there.
And
I
not
don't
all of them.
Like, I don't watch Joe Rogan every night. Like when he
No.
when he has a scientist, I don't give a fuck what the scientist is saying. I
Me
don't
neither.
care what Joe Rogan thinks about the scientist.
No, it's like only certain people can be on there that I'd be like, all right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, someone
you know?
funny. I was like, dope. I got to see that. It's not for Joe Rogan.
Like
for
the
me
Nelk
personally.
Boys, I always thought they were a funny podcast just because like they might have the most controversial person on. You know, it's kind of like interesting. Let's see where this one goes.
Yeah,
you know?
we have the person no one wants.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, well, yeah, all right, well, I'm down to see this one. You know, watch them get canceled or watch them blow the fuck up. You know,
50-50.
exactly. So it's kind of like, huh? At least I was there to witness history, whichever way it goes. But
So what's the what do you think what's the stupidest band you've ever heard?
the stupidest.
Yeah,
thing-
where you're just like, what the fuck is this? And I could, you know what I mean? That's just something. Because right now I'm looking for like YouTube hate. I'm trying to get some hate going. I'm trying to get some rude
okay,
comments.
so, okay.
I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Any publicity is good publicity. I'm not
Well-
getting good shit, so I might as well get some hate.
Well, then if that's the case, I don't know. I don't know too many songs by the band. Someone has showed me,
That's a solid stance.
someone has showed me a few of their songs, and they love this band. And every time I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, dude, this band's cool. But internally, I think this band fucking sucks.
Who's it?
Streetlight Manifesto.
Oh yeah. There's like one song.
And see, like I said,
There's
I
like
don't
one
know a
song
lot of
that's kind of
songs.
poppy. Kind of sound like that stupid ska song I made. There's one of those.
That might have
that's
been the one song I heard that I might have been like, okay, this one might be it. But like, other than that, most of their songs are just like, damn, this band just genuinely sounds like
yeah, it's
shit.
awful. I agree with you on that.
And then I'm just kind of like, yeah, and he'd just be going over there banging his head, and I'm just like, dude, like,
It's not that.
what are you fucking retarded? You know, like,
Yeah, well, you know, you got to think. Just a numbers game. There's a lot of retards out there.
nah, that's true. I think
Just the numbers.
statistics nowadays are like 1 and 2 apparently.
That's half.
Yeah,
So half the world's retarded.
Dude, it might be a little bit more actually. It might be like 1.1.5. You know,
So you're not retarded. You do believe that there's more retarded people than smart people.
dude. Look at society. Yeah. Look at the way like the world is shifted just in the matter of like, let's call it the past year.
So isn't that weird how like say if you notice like whatever's like the popular shit, and you're like, damn, that's fucking stupid. It's fucking retarded.
Mm-hmm.
But there's more stupid and retarded people than smart people. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm not. But you don't know where I'm going with it. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like a lot. It's people just don't have common sense no more. You know, people don't have the.
There's a shirt, that's a new tinfoil hat shirt. It's called "Punk Rock is the new common sense is the new punk rock."
Yeah, that's very valid because like, dude, people lack common sense nowadays, and it's just kind of crazy because
It's common.
I'm
Well, it was
26.
common.
I'm 26. I'm not even that old, but I'm also not that young either. You know,
Yeah.
and so like I kind of go through every day, and it doesn't matter where I'm at. I always have some kind of interaction, whether it be I just witnessed something, someone talked to someone, whatever. You know, I have an interaction every day with a retard, at least once a day. If
Different
not,
or the same?
different.
Ooh,
Like
every day?
but I don't mean like I don't mean retards like
365
dude.
retards
You wouldn't
a
believe
year.
it, bro. Like, dude.
Well, no,
it-
but you got a minus 52. You know that
that's
number.
true. But like you have to think about it. It's like, and it's not like I mean these people are genuinely like Down syndrome or anything like that. Like these people are just fucking stupid, you know. And it's just like, how the fuck are you walking this earth right now? Like, dude, like I've taught people how to sweep and mop at work.
You're all stuff on the ground.
If you were going to look for a job and the boss asked you do you know how to sweep and mop? You'd probably be like, what do you think I am, some kind of fucking idiot?
Yeah. For sure.
But unfortunately, I gotta ask those
'Cause
questions.
that's like right after walking, really.
I thought most people were taught to do that growing up. Like that was like a chore if you were
You know,
like
by the
once a
time you
week
could
or
walk,
something
it's
like
like,
that.
hey, how about little motherfucker?
Yeah, do your fucking laundry too while you're at it. You know, pay the bills. But
I never had to pay the bills, but I also moved out when I was young. I probably could have stayed there forever and just fucking been a turd, but right away, 18.
I
Ready to
moved
go
out
party.
at 20, 21. But yeah, I want to get out. But like, you know, people are just stupid. I every single day there's just something that happens. I'm just like, damn.
Hey, what about the guy that you gave the hot chicken to?
Which
The
one?
homeless guy that was yelling at people.
Oh, dude, he was yelling at people, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. Like, I had extra chicken. I just happened to have an extra chicken breast. So I was like, you know, fuck this guy. Like, this guy wants to be like harass people and just be a straight dick to people. Like, these innocent people are coming into Starbucks and like Metro PCS trying to pay their phone bill, or they're trying to get some Chinese food next door, and it's like, let these people fucking exist, you know? So it's like, all right, cool. Let me make them a little chicken sandwich. So I put the spicy powder, the Burn Baby Burn on it, and
Hey, if you want, after that, tell us about when you had that.
which one?
When you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Dude, so yeah, I gave him a sandwich, and he goes, oh man, you're so nice. And I was like, yeah, bro, no problem. Just, you know, go eat it over there. Don't let other people know I gave you some food. Just, I don't need other people coming over here. And he kind of looked out the window, and 15 minutes later, he throwing the box across the parking lot because it was spicy. And it's like, dude, just don't fuck with people, you know? Like, let people exist. And
Let him know there was a full circle of life.
yeah, and it's like, dude, I could have spared it and let people just be harassed all day. But it's like, now this guy's going to be complaining that his mouth is on fire. And he's going to go back to his little encampment and just hide. No one has to be
Hot
harassed no more.
Hot milk.
Yeah, so, but dude, that shit's spicy. It's like, I want to say it's
Bro.
like 3 million Scoville units. So we did
The chili oil makes me sweat, bro.
dude, that's just mild. That's just like
On a good day, that makes me sweat.
dude, the Burn Baby Burn is, I want to say about 3 million Scoville units. Me and the old manager, he's a little cocky motherfucker. So he'd be like, oh, I can eat more spicy. And I'd be like, all right, let's do it. So we had these regulars that would come in. They love spice. And we would always be like, dude, these guys are fucking crazy, you know? And they were like, oh, try it with us. And we're like, all right, fuck it. So they all, like, kind of lick their finger, dip it in the powder. Like, you know, you get, like, a little cup of it. Dip their finger in it, and then kind of, you know, lick
Do
their
a
finger
little
again
gummer?
and clean it.
Fire gummer.
And I kind of looked at them. I'm like, I'm not doing that pussy shit. Like, dude, like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And so I took the cup and just fucking did a shot of it. and I tripped balls for an hour and a half. It was spicy, like, dude, it was like just eating the chicken, like, don't get me wrong, it was spicy as fuck. I drank some milk, I was cool, you know, eventually. But then I'm standing
How long
there.
were you not cool?
Dude. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you because I don't know. I just
it
don't
could have been 5 minutes, could have been an hour.
Dude, maybe a couple hours for sure. Dude, I was standing there behind the cash register just kind of like staring up, seeing shit spinning, and it's like I felt like I was on mushrooms.
Type it in meals, people aren't even
Dude,
ordering.
thank God I had no orders. But like, dude, I was like tripping out. I'm like, whoa, this is like crazier than mushrooms, you know? Like,
just eat some hot shit, bro. You trip balls.
bro, it was the craziest shit I've experienced.
Right, because my boss gets that one.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
And he liked it. I was like, because one time I went to some spot, man, salsa was hot as fuck. I should bring this to this fall. I was like, all right, just tell me it's not hot. Fuck this guy.
Dude, I don't know how people do. We have this guy that comes in. I don't know how old he is. He looks really young, but I know he's a lot older.
Yeah. That don't always matter. They can go both ways with that one.
Dude, he's like 5'6", 5'5", 90 pounds maybe, like 100 pounds. Very small guy.
Yeah.
He'll come in, order 12 wings, burn baby burn, and sit there, no problem.
And
I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
No wiping, no.
Dude, no, I'm over here dying from just pouring the powder. He's just fucking eating this shit.
Because even when you make that one, because I go with my boss, and he's like, I fucking smell that shit, and I can feel it in my eyes and my nose.
If you notice when
I'm not even near you.
If you notice when I do it, I always cover my nose. Like, I've learned the trick. Most people will sit there and do it. I'm like, dude, no, fuck you guys. I'm going to cover my nose.
Or hold your breath at least.
Dude, that makes it worse, I feel like. Because then it just lingers. So when you finally, like, release it, it's kind of like...
You get a fat rip.
Dude, no, it's like... you might as well do crack at that point. You know, like, it's not fun.
Hot crack?
Dude, it's kind of what my chicken is. You know, the chicken's fire, but, like...
Hey, bro. So back to the conspiracy. We had never made it past that. So
that's how podcasts work, you know?
So podcasts, all right? I'm doing conspiracy podcast. Fuck yeah. First episode I think I'm going to do. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, well, I need a topic. Okay. So Japanese people, like war crimes, right? Brutal, wild shit. Evil, terrible. You got to do, I was like, I got to do homework. So then it turned to this podcast. That's literally this jump it made.
So it went from conspiracies to
this instantly. So a lot of the times, like, so when the first couple episodes, we'd be talking, then it jumped conspiracy and it just wild, weird nonsense to where, like, I just cut it out. I didn't put it in.
I feel like you can't base, like, a podcast on, like, on one topic. Unless, because even if you watch Joe Rogan, they don't stay on topic. They switch up topics throughout the show. The only way you can stay on topic is if you go true crime.
True. Well, yeah, that's how that last podcast. But so the last podcast left. The one dude was like all about like the actual facts. Mm-hmm. The other two dudes made dick jokes during.
That's funny.
So like it broke it up, and you know what I mean.
But
like,
see, that's what I think podcast is all about. It gives you opportunity to kind of not focus on one thing. You kind of cover multiple events without being like, well,
bro,
your fan base is
you
like
go and it never get to the point.
Because if you were only, let's say, conspiracy theories, and your topic today was just some conspiracy, we could sit here and have a 10-minute conversation about it, and that's it. And then there's your whole podcast.
Yeah.
Some conspiracies we can have a 2, 3, 4 hour long conversation on, you know, and it's like, what the fuck, you know? But then it's like,
and then some guy comes with new shit with,
and then it's like, well, shit, tell me about this.
Everything's different.
Literally, changed. But then it's like if you have a podcast with just like, dude, we'll just talk bullshit, and it's like what comes out, and it's like you might talk about some of the most interesting shit, or we can stay on topic for one thing for a couple hours or not. You know, it really depends on your guest.
And then you weigh that out with just laughing.
And dick jokes.
Laughing, dick jokes, all that shit, dude. That shit fucking, I'll take the laughing over that. Like, so like if even the podcasts I watch nonsense podcasts. I watch We Might Be Drunk, and this band Suicide Silence, the deathcore band.
I like Suicide Silence.
So their podcast is dope, bro. It's just the band together.
The drummer, singer, which one passed away?
Mitch, the singer. Mm-hmm. He passed away. So it's just them, and they just talk about nonsense. It is fucking dope. That's my favorite one, dude. Every Thursday.
I tried to start a podcast doing the same thing a few years ago. with my roommate and a couple homies at the time in my apartment. I had all the camera setups. I had all the mic setups individually, you know.
Sick, so you had the fucking
Dude,
board
I had
and
it all
that.
set up, dude. We ran that shit up, and then we did one podcast. I think we posted it, and I was like, "This is a lot of fucking work."
Bro.
And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing this shit no more." Like, I'll wait till I find out a group of people that are like actually down to commit doing it, like so they can help me do it, you know. But then it's like, well, now I work every day, and I'm like, when I'm not at work, it's like I want to go home and do things, or I'm going out with friends doing things, and it's like I don't.
But
really
even the other people, I don't feel it always helps because then it's just
it becomes a second job.
Then there's conflict, and then it's like, well, no, I want it like this, but it'll be no, this.
That's
then
true.
It's the more where I could have just done it. Like,
Well,
so
like-
it turns into that, but yeah, dude.
Like the way we did it was like not he wanted it. We kind of thought about doing it like, well, these are our topics we're gonna cover, and there are some pretty bullshit ass topics now that I think about it.
But you
I
start
always
scraping quick. You don't realize how quick it starts scraping.
That's true, and then it's like
An hour is a long
like
time
the way
to talk
this
about
goes.
nothing.
It's like you got liquor, you got drugs. It's like
It's fun.
dude,
Laugh.
this is the way it should have been from the get go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I
Yeah,
could sit here
for
and
sure.
cheap up blunts all day long, you know, but
It's the best way to go about it.
they
dude.
weren't about that. It's like, well, you're just gonna be sober the whole time or be secretive about it. It's like, dude, just tell your fans because like most of these people and your fans are gonna be stoners anyways. Most people just don't tell you,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh man, these guys smoke too. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should watch it too. Or man, these guys drink too. I should watch it too. It's like, look at the Nelk Boys. They blew up off drinking.
Yeah.
That's
That's what they did.
all. That's
Because other people can watch it and they can hang.
and they're like, dude, I could do that. And then they're like, oh, I'm gonna make my own stupid video because I'm gonna blow up doing it. And it's like, there you go.
And then
It-
I mean, no one else really blows up. Because like to me, like I don't think you get rich doing this stupid shit.
TikTok is where it's at.
Rich people have this shit. They have podcasts. Rich people
Yeah.
have podcasts. No one goes from being a deadbeat to a dope
Well,
podcast.
because I feel like
I mean, if there is, it's that 0.001% out.
it's like that the Bobby Altoff girl that when she would go and talk to like celebrities and she would just be like completely like just like an asshole just kind of belligerent to things, you know, kind of very sarcastic, things like that.
Just be a dick.
Yeah, but she blew up out of nowhere, and then it's like she ran with it, and then just recently her podcast got shut down. It's like people lose interest in it, you know. It's like you went with the persona for so long, and
Like,
it just
you
people got
faked
tired
it.
of it.
You
Yeah,
fake it, and it finally came.
it's like
to
that's
life.
not really what you are. You left your husband and kids for that, you know. But what can I say?
Now everyone sees that you're the piece of shit that you are, basically.
Pretty much,
It's gonna come out.
pretty much.
It's
You
gonna come
know,
out, especially if you want to be in the spotlight.
literally, and it's like it's the same thing, you know. So it's like if you're just truthful and honest, your fans will be more honest about it, you know.
Because I tell my
People
buddy,
will
dude, the worst case scenario of this is we have to do it.
yeah,
It's the
And
worst
it's
case
like-
scenario, dude. 'Cause at any time, like last week, dude, we didn't do it because it was hot, dude.
and it's like
We don't have to do it.
you
It
don't have
doesn't
to
matter,
know.
dude. Like, it doesn't matter.
I have to go to work, but
I
like
I was gonna make up a fake thing too, because like if he would have been here, we were gonna make up like we went on a fake vacation,
that's funny.
and like we like had this vacation that was so dope, and like we didn't take our wives, you know, just
just
we were with
bullshit.
them, so yeah,
Yeah.
so we can take it as far as we wanted to.
But see, that's the beauty of it is when you could just sit there and just kind of bullshit with your friends. Like that's what people, because it's like, dude, life is bullshit.
I don't
Life is
talk to him
bullshit.
that much
Mhm.
now during the week because like I feel like we get it all out, and we like I'm like, dude, stop it. We're not gonna because we already
Like,
talked about
let's
it. We're
talk
not
on-
gonna do it
let's talk
again.
on Wednesday.
Yeah, so we save it, dude, and like we'll start talking about stop it. You're talking too much.
Like, dude, shut
I'm
the
learning
fuck up.
too much.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, because at one point I was just doing it. Then he was the only right away. He was like, "Dude, I'm down. I'll come on." And then like he was good. Like he's good. I feel like he's a better host than I am. Like his talking like
Mm.
he's more charismatic. Like he seems nicer and more easygoing than I do. Like to like you know, especially if the guest was a complete.
He's like what you would call your like average podcast host, like the guy
No,
who asks
not
questions,
average,
or no?
but he's just more likable. I think compared to my demeanor and how I come off. Because I've watched both of them.
Okay.
Because I watch a couple minutes of 15 segments each time, so
Yeah.
it's enough considering we're on the 15th one. So times that by whatever.
That's
So
true.
you're
Yeah.
just like, I seen enough to where like, I seen me do it and I see him do it, and he's only done it a few times, and I was like, dude, you're way better at this, dude. You're
Well,
way
see,
better
I
at
also
this.
feel like podcasts are like kind of started like in their I don't want to say
Tom
good.
Green, dude.
I want to say like they're more. I guess they're more likable and they're more desired, I guess, when you actually have stories to tell. So, like you said, when rich people have podcasts, it's like, well, it's because they're rich. They have a lot.
But they bring good guests.
Yes, and they have stories to tell.
The
so
guests
it's like
have good stories. Yes.
okay, cool. So it's like when you have stories, or just you don't even have.
Right
to
now,
be
we're
rich.
just running on our own stories.
And hey, that's what I think is best for the everyday people, because most everyday people, like Instagram, for example, like people see the Kardashians and they see all these different celebrities and they're like, oh my god, I want to be like them. It's like, dude, you are not going to be like them.
Yeah, it's gross. It's a strange thing to want to be like.
And it's like, dude, just be, not be normal, but like just be normal. You know, like.
Yeah, but normal's a weird thing. I don't think
like
normal's not what it was. How about that?
Yeah, but I mean, but be normal is like, dude, don't fall into like the social media thing. Like, you know, like just be yourself. You know, like literally just be who you want to be.
Yeah, but people are so dumb.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why these podcasts are perfect, because it's like the everyday person could watch it. It's like, damn, these guys are just like me, you know?
No,
I work right here in Pomona.
And it turns into like a hang. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm not.
And even if you're not on it, because what's one thing my cousin told me, I'm like, do you watch podcasts? He's like, yeah, dude. I'm like, what'd you think? He's all, if I wanted to hang out with you, it's just like that.
Yeah, literally. It's literally like we're just having a conversation.
But it was a big if. That would seem like a 10-letter word when you say it.
But I think that's just because you're behind the camera. You got to come here and get behind the vibe. You know, it's like once you're here, it's like, dude, spark up a joint, have a drink, you know, and then it's like that definitely brings you into, not character, but it brings you into conversation. It allows you to like transition from one topic to the other without it being like, well, how do we get here? You know, it's like it makes the flow of things way easier. Like we started off this whole podcast talking about, what did we talk about? Bands, I think.
We started with band. Well, we had the pre. We were able, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like, you know, like.
So what's weird is, out of all the guests I've had, I know you the least.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning you do, hey, we still, no one else did that.
Well, I've always just been very like.
Not that anyone else was late, but.
My thing has always been good work ethic.
Solid guess, homie.
Good work ethic. You know what I mean? Like, I show up to work every single day on time, if not early. Like, you know, I'm always... Boss calls me.
Sure.
Boss calls me, answers the phone. Like, dude, work's got to be done. Things got to get done. You know, got to be an adult. But, like, it's like same thing. It's like, dude, you invited me out to the podcast. It's like, this is your thing, obviously.
Are you glad it's not a church? Cold?
I kind of was hoping it was, honestly.
Hey, kind of disappointed, dude.
Kind of disappointed, because my whole plan was like, damn, dude, I'm going to show up here stoned. Because they're going to think that I'm here to just chop it up about bullshit, and they're going to try to recruit me. I'm going to play along until it's time for me to troll them, you know? That's what I was thinking it was the whole time until I found it, and I was like, fuck. This shit sucks now. Like, it's cool, but like... Fuck.
You had a plan?
No, it's like, dude, it's like when you're scrolling through like Instagram or YouTube Reels or whatever, and you see those the Scientology videos of them in Hollywood, and they're like harassing the workers, and the workers close the door, and it's like, dude, this is my chance, you know?
This is my time.
This is my chance, and then they all got shut down just in a matter of finding your channel, you know?
Bro.
But I was down for it. If you were a cult, I was down for the joke, you know? Or
I always wanted a cult.
I mean,
when I was young. When I was like your age, for sure I wanted to have a cult.
Here's the thing, right? People, imagine
I'm not even sure you're allowed to say that.
But imagine you had a cult, though.
And you know what it takes to create a religion?
A cult?
Well, yeah, every religion was called at one time. But legally, do you know the main requirement to restart your religion?
No.
The person you worship has to be deceased.
That's it?
That's the main thing. You can't worship a living man. Wild, right?
Wow. So I can just start my own religion right now.
Yeah, but you're going to need followers, you're going to need money.
No, but I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I could technically just do that.
You could make up someone,
That's fucking crazy.
It's wild, dude.
That's absolutely crazy.
It is fucking
wild. I was down to join whatever cult it was. Maybe not join it, but I was being, you know, I was down
to at least go hand out flyers at the mall.
Dude, I wasn't going to join, but, like, I would have been like, dude, like, fill out your name, like,
But you got to at least hand out flyers at the mall for a couple months before you get offered to join.
That's where I'd be down to go troll them, you know, and it's like, well, shit, this is how I got here, you know.
Yo, I feel like Donnie Brasco right now.
Dude, I was working at a chicken restaurant. Now I'm passing out flyers, so
I got a free haircut.
Dude, I don't know how I got here, but I mean, fuck it, you were here, you know. So that's the beauty of life. You know, it just takes you from.
Hey, and
fucking
some people are so scared, huh? Like some people would be like,
Dude, people
I ain't going outside.
Dude,
I ain't
people are
doing
terrified. I was watching this video like 2 in the morning last night called the Ukaipo Watchers. They just recently moved, so they're not there anymore. But apparently, there's this group of people that they were, I guess, victims of a home invasion, and their sister or something was brutally beat, something like that. And apparently, if you just drove by their house very slow, they would come out and harass you. Then I learned they moved. I was down to take a trip to Ukaipa and just kind of sit out there and be like, what the fuck do you guys do? You know, like crazy. You want to hear a crazy thing? I'll tell you this, because most people, I feel like society nowadays is a bunch of pussies. If I'm being completely...
Pussy culture? Yes, yeah.
Dude, like, if I'm being completely honest, people nowadays are just pussies.
The general California public does not want like a
Dude,
macho
fuck
man.
California, the world. Everyone's just like, dude, people are starting to wake up, but like, it's just like the general society of everyday population is just a bunch of pussies. So, you know what Datura is? Datura is like this psychedelic drug that like you could take. It's like
Tura?
Datura.
Datura.
So it's like it's like I guess like a 30-minute to an hour long trip.
DMT is kind of like DMT.
Very like that, but
Okay.
it's a lot stronger.
Okay. Stronger than DMT.
But it has lasting side effects of up to 2 weeks that can hit you randomly.
Oh.
So, me and my friend, we had this fucking genius idea. Let's take this shit one day. Go check ourselves into a mental asylum.
Huh?
Yeah. Let's go check ourselves into a mental asylum. And then let's, have these workers think we're just kind of fucking weird.
Oh, Hell's Bells? I've done those. I've done these.
Yeah?
Yeah, my grandma has a plant in her backyard.
There you go. So then you can have lasting side effects of up to 2 weeks. And we just kind of want to smoke enough of it so we have the side effects for
You
2
guys
weeks.
smoked it?
No, we haven't yet.
Oh.
No.
I didn't know you could smoke it.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
We did a tea.
We just thought about this. We just were
Oh.
thinking about this shit, and then we
I did
checked
this shit when I
ourselves
was
in.
16.
Dude,
20.
we just think if you roll it up in a blunt, it might be the craziest shit you experience.
I don't think it transfers that way.
I don't know. But we thought, go check ourselves into the mental asylum, and then, like, parts of our day will be, like, completely normal, and then there might be a day, like, a part of the day where we'll be, like, completely fucking schizophrenic, and they'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? And then eventually it'll all come to an end. They're just going to be like, dude, were these guys trolling
When
us?
it all
or
comes
like,
to an end, you guys don't get to leave.
well, maybe.
No.
But, like, I just think
That's
about,
the
like,
only way.
it would be kind of fucking crazy experience, It's like, we're, like, two normal dudes, but, like, we're just kind of on drugs for a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna
That's the worst place to go to.
But we're not going to tell them that.
You're gonna look like all the people already on the other side of the
That's
fence.
the point. That's
That's
point.
why they're gonna keep you.
That's why we want to see if we can break them when we're sober. Like, when we're not under our crazy state of mind, we want to have this crazy, like, internal dialogue, because it's just kind of like, what the fuck, like, we're like, little do they know is we're doing this as a whole joke. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are all witnesses
Yeah, but
to
once
it.
you do the drugs, it's not a joke no more.
But it's
I mean, it's still a joke to watch. But for you, it's not a joke.
for me, it's not a joke. To watch, it is
To
dope.
watch is still a joke. I get
Because
it.
you'd be like, the therapist would be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, we cannot figure out, like, little do they know I'm on fucking drugs,
Hell's Bells, bro. That's a wild one.
And then it's just kind of like, why is this guy normal now?
Well, when I did it, so we make tea. I don't know how we knew to make tea with it. So me and a couple of my buddies, I won't name their names, Jimmy and Gary, they were, so we're like, hey, these flowers, Hell's Bells, you see them hanging,
Yeah.
this and that. We're like, fuck yeah, dude. So we get all these flowers, and I was like, you know what, I'm going home, dude. I'm not going to hang out with you guys. I'm going home. Took one flower with me. Just
Okay.
one. I got home, fucking chilled, fucking ate dinner, blah, blah, blah. Grandma, everyone in the house kind of fucking did their thing. I was like, dope. So I fucking put a flower in a teacup,
Mhm.
put it in the microwave, made some tea, had a drink.
Just like that.
Just like that, bro. I tripped out for 2 days. Not wild hallucinations, but mild, but
Like,
Realistic.
visuals or, like, sounds or...
sound, visuals, but the visuals weren't intense. The visuals were more like, say for instance, like if I had a guitar chord right here, it would kind of just shimmer off.
It wouldn't be like you
just
could
a
see, like,
meltdown.
figures of
No,
people or
no,
anything
it
like
was
that.
nothing.
See, that's what I'm
nothing
looking
crazy.
for. I'm looking for that shit.
But it lasted for 2 days. I was very relaxed, probably because it's poisonous, so like you're kind of near death, I guess.
Yeah.
So you could always kind of fall asleep, but I was hallucinating. So, but my two buddies, they're retarded, and they boiled like half this fucking plant for like 40 minutes, and they drank big gulps of like tar. My one buddy was allergic to it. Esophagus swelled up, threw up so much the whole apartment was full of puke. He ended up leaving an ambulance.
Damn.
My mom comes to my room that night and she's like, "Were you drinking flowers?" "What? No, that's why I stayed home. Why? What happened?" "Jimmy's in the hospital." I was like quick thinking. I was wide awake still, but I was like, fake sleeping. "What? No, that's why I came home. I didn't want to drink the flowers."
You were like, no, I was being
But I'm
responsible today. Like, no, Mom, please don't. Dude, I was like, when I
That's wild.
first got into smoking weed, I was 13, freshman year of high school.
12th birthday for me. 12th
Dude,
birthday.
It was a blackout brownie, 1,000 milligrams. The homie was like,
Your first time was eating it?
yes, I didn't fucking, dude, look at the color of my skin, dude. I didn't know anything about that shit before that.
Woo! To eat it first? Woo!
Dude, it was summer school PE.
Do you eat edibles now?
They don't do anything for me, so no. I've stopped
Like, how
eating.
much do you have to eat for it to do something?
Dude, I'll give you
Like 1,000?
I'll give you a perfect example of how much I ate. Last year, I went to a Blink-182 concert. Me and my friend, every concert we always do edibles because we're always like, fuck it, maybe it'll do something this time. Last time we
You guys
brought
just
these,
get bad edibles?
dude. I buy different types just because like I'm very like weed is my favorite thing. I don't
Okay,
drink.
I got
I don't do anything anymore. So like
Weeds your shit.
I go to dispensaries, dude. I'll try every brand of pen they have. I'll try every edible they have. You know, I'll try different flowers they have. Like
But so you only get your edibles from dispensaries?
No, I'll switch it up. Like, I'll go to different dispensaries. Like, I'll try if one of my friends is like, dude, I got these edibles. Like, I'll try them out. You know.
Because I got gummy bears right now that are like 100 milligrams each.
Well, okay. So my friend gave me some peach rings. They actually gave me a good feeling on them. Then I took a second amount. I doubled the amount, and I didn't feel shit. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Because right now I'm getting a bag of the peach rings, and it's like 1,000. And I believe there's like 6 or 7 of them in there.
Okay.
So-
Well, the last bag I took was. We went to the concert, and I got each of us 2 bags of them, okay? They were Skittles. Sour Skittles, and they were 1,000 milligrams for the bag. We each ate 2 bags. Like, in a matter of one sitting.
No
No,
meth,
pro-
no cocaine? Jesus.
Dude, prior to
How the fuck
the
these-
concert, we
Or
smoked
were they
a couple
just bunked,
blunts.
though?
I've tried them before, and they did stuff. But it's like, it's either a hit or miss. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So, like, I wish edibles could work on me, because I would take them all the time if they
Dude,
did.
Because I no matter how much weed I smoke, eventually I just get a sore throat.
Eventually, yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
edibles, bro, I can get drunk fucking high from edibles.
I
can't get that-
used to be like that. But
I'm
I've been
taking like
smoking.
500 to 800 milligrams at a time, and you're just like, bro, I'm hammered, bro. I'm watching TV, my eyes aren't even open, but I can see
I
everything.
wish I could be like that, but my tolerance is there. I can't do that no more, and I wish I could because like I use it mainly now. I guess it's more used for relaxation.
Yeah,
just
going
'cause,
to bed
like-
and shit.
Well, not even going for. I smoke all day long, but like I also deal with stupid people all day long.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what I use as my vice is my fine barrier between reality and my life. You know what I mean? Like it's like because I know reality is pointless and stupid because everyone deals with the same bullshit every single day, just in a different form. But then my life is different from everyone else's because it's my own personal life.
Is life just how you deal with monotony?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, you know.
People that handle it better. Fucking
Like,
don't
dude, I
break
can
it.
handle life pretty well. Like, I don't put up with bullshit, you know. But like, I see people like, dude, working at a restaurant. We're a fast food restaurant, you know, and people will come in stressed the fuck out ordering food, and it's just like,
It's weird. It's weird. I see
it's
that
like,
shit. You're
like, what the fuck has got you so stressed out
well,
ordering?
why did you even
food?
go outside if it's that?
Dude, I
Wow.
have people that come in and it's like no judgment or shame, you know, but like they fucking mask on like fully covered
Yeah, that's
body,
wild shit.
and it's like, dude, like,
Asian? You don't have
a
to
couple
say-
times,
Give me a cough. Hey, give me a
no,
cough, dude.
a couple times, yes, but there's also been a couple white people that have come in,
Yeah,
and a
yeah,
couple
no, they're-
Mexican people, so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like it's very like
They've gotten everybody.
so it's just kind of like what the fuck, dude, like
Yeah,
dude,
it's weird.
during COVID, I had never got vaccinated.
No, me neither. never
I
did
went
either.
out all the
Yeah,
fucking
I did
time,
too.
dude.
I
was
had
like-
friends that tell me, "Oh yeah, remember we were locking?" It's like, No, not at all.
I ended up.
We're in here partying and go.
Dude, I was going to car meets all the time. Dude, I was out in
There was a
public
bunch of places
every
that
day,
were open.
all day long.
And I think San Bernardino County's right here, bro. They didn't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
4
dude,
lights away, bro.
I was out having a great time. My mom would trip the fuck out. She was the one at Costco buying all the damn toilet paper.
My grandma was like that too.
And
I
it's
mean, not
like-
necessarily buying the toilet paper.
Well, my
but,
mom
like,
ended
real
up
weird
catching
about
COVID on
Hey,
Christmas Eve,
hey, you manifest it.
right? I ended up going to Texas with my dad and all them to go visit my family over there. Came back, my mom was cleared. Well, she ended up quarantining in my room, so I caught COVID. All I got was a sore throat,
Yeah.
and it lasted for 3 days, and that was it. That was all. That was the only symptom I got.
You take nicotine?
Yeah.
You smoke?
Mhm.
Vape? How do you do it? Cigarettes? Vape? Yeah, so I heard nicotine is like a wonder drug.
I think weed is a wonder drug too.
No, but nicotine, well, we have receptors for both. It's
Okay.
just a wild thing, right? Because if you don't have receptors for it, no matter what you smoke or do, like we don't have receptors for chocolate. We can't smoke chocolate and get
That's
the same
true,
feeling
yeah.
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to have the receptors to receive it. So we have nicotine receptors, not so much tobacco receptors. If you smoke anything, it's bad for you, they say.
Yeah.
But the nicotine, like you see the old wise Indian with his peace pipe nicotine, and he would
Mhm.
never get sick. That's why he was so old and so wise. And like, dude, there's a lot about that.
Well, that's why, okay, so like drinking, like, dude, I've had my party days. I've done some crazy wild drinking stunts too. You know, to me,
Mhm.
now every time I drink, I feel like shit. You know, so I just,
Yeah.
I'll go out. I'll have a social beer every now and then.
Yeah.
But weed is my favorite thing. I've done just a lot of just like research and just even basic common sense. Like, if you're gonna induce it into your body and smoke it, it's bad for you, regardless of what you smoke.
Yeah. But a
But-
cigarette to weed, like you can't.
Weed is healthier than a cigarette for
and
sure.
you're not going to smoke as many. You're not going to smoke that many joints. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
I was like, let
You
me.
can, but like,
I was like, if
I'm not
anyone,
going to smoke a cigarette every 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'll smoke a cigarette every 10, 20 minutes if I smoked.
Yeah,
But I
a
wouldn't
joint,
smoke a
you're
joint
gonna,
that
you
much.
might
I'm
smoke
good
two,
for
you might
2.5
smoke
hours.
2-3 in a session, but then you're not gonna smoke them in
Or
20
I can have
minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have a span.
But
where
like,
you're
if
just
anyone in the audience wants to, challenge me, I'll go smoke for smoke
hey, the
for any
cigarette,
dollar amount. For
the
any
ci-
dollar
the
amount.
cigarette, then you go in, then you're like, oh, I'm good. Then you go back out and smoke again.
Yeah, literally. But like, I've done the research on it, so like, I try to buy as best as I can. You know, like vaping. Like, I vape, but like that's not the best thing to be doing, I don't think. But like, the wise Indians have done it. All these old people have done all this weed stuff before, and it's like it works. And it's
And
like
now they're trying to say that weed gives you a heart attack. You're like, all of a sudden, you get
all of
heart
a
attack?
sudden, it's like, dude, no. And
I'm
it's
on
like,
maybe the concentrates, maybe the dabs, maybe that might
Well,
give you a heart attack.
here's
Because
the other
around
thing.
long
Well,
enough.
like a lot of
for us
other
to know.
people will be like, "Oh, I gotta stop smoking. It's bad for you." Blah 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 blah. Well, like, you go on like a break, right? And like, weed doesn't really leave your body for about 6 to 8 years.
Yeah, because it stays.
It stays in your body.
Yeah.
So like, when people are like, "Oh man, I'm not feeling depressed no more that I'm off weed," like, you're a bullshit liar.
Yeah.
Like you might feel that way. I'm not denying that, but I bet you it's not from the weed.
Yeah.
It's just like what is it?
You mentally got over the fucking.
Yeah, there's
the
a
hill,
word
but
for
you
it.
still
It's like
physically did it.
Yeah, because weed doesn't even leave your system for a few years, and it's like, you can't be like, oh, I'm done smoking, so now I'm not depressed anymore. It's like, no, you're not depressed anymore because you thought about, you stopped smoking, and that's why you're not depressed, and now you feel happy because you stopped smoking. And it's like, dude, no. I smoke weed every fucking day, okay? Weed does not make me feel depressed.
Nah,
Weed does not make me feel like shit.
It makes you feel happy.
Dude, and
Sometimes it stops me from doing the things I was planning on doing, but that's a minor hiccup I could live with.
well, look at this. Also,
Mine.
like you just said earlier, on your guest, I'm the one that you know the least, right? We've had a long conversation. We've smoked. Weed brings people together. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
it's
for sure.
the drug of
It's a common thing. That's why I asked. I was like, 'cause that's a simple thing. Like people that smoke, you're like, all right, dope. Or people that drink, there's a commonality of that. Which
yeah.
we're
It's like, dude, all right,
all right,
cool.
we're the
cheers,
same,
let's-
even if we're completely different.
Yep. Well, see, like it's like they say, it's like California sober. It's like that. It's like where you don't
Smoke
drink but
weed.
you smoke.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'll have a social beer. It's like, let's go to the bar. I'll have a beer. But you want
I
to
started getting hangovers when I was 40, bro. And so if I drink tequila and shit, like what I drink right now, I could drink. I could lose my car. It's fun. I can go wild. And I'll feel fine.
Mhm.
But I drink a couple beers, a whiskey, just a few of them. I'm hungover for like 3 days.
So my mom's boyfriend has a friend like that. He can drink liquor all day long, but the moment he drinks beer, he gets
I can only
wasted.
do
And it's like, what the hell?
tequila. I can't do whiskey or anything else.
Okay.
Just tequila.
See, if I drink, it's Captain Morgan. I love rum. Or
Yeah.
tequila, dude.
Tequila's a wild ride, dude. 'Cause
I better be a little buzzed before I start drinking tequila.
Like most of my life, I was whiskey, cocaine person. Like
Okay.
those were my
Yeah.
shit. That was not whiskey and coke. Whiskey and coke. Like you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that was my shit. Then like, no, it's retarded, bro.
I like Jack Daniels and Jack Daniels and Dr. No. It's rum and Dr. Captain Morgan and Dr. Pepper. That's a
Is
pretty
that
good
it?
combo.
That tastes good.
Dude, it's like because Dr. Pepper's got that little bit of a sweeter taste compared to other sodas, but then so does the Captain Morgan. It's a nice little. It's like a Jack and Coke if you wanted a Jack and Coke a little sweeter.
Jack and Coke on the Caribbean.
Kinda,
Something
yeah.
like that,
Kinda
something
is the
like
best
that.
way to describing it. Yeah, dude. When I moved
I
out
remember
for the
I used
first
to
time,
I used to like rum with orange juice.
I think rum is like it's one of the easier alcohols that goes down for me at least.
Yeah, that's why
Dude, I got videos on my phone of me
alcoholics call it
standing on
the
the
amateur.
bar
They
drinking
call
it.
it the amateur booze because it's so sweet.
You mix it with Malibu or anything like that, dude. You're having a great time, and
Dude.
have all the girls
Yeah.
right there with their
You're
little
gonna feel like
smoothie,
you're
you know.
dead tomorrow.
Yeah, all the sugar, you know. It's like when people pull out the Smirnoff Ice, and it's like, dude, you really want to feel like shit tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a good time right now.
You weren't alive during Zimas.
No,
Yeah,
No.
that's dope.
no, dude. What got me started drinking actually was when I worked at the retirement home. We had a couple coworkers, and after work, my dad was like, dude, why don't we just have like a little barbecue for the employees? Because we lived at the retirement home because they paid us for security.
Yeah.
And so we're like, dude, free fucking rent? Like, hell yeah, you know? So we
Yeah,
had a little
win-win.
barbecue, and we got off work, closed it, and then they were like, oh, we're going to the liquor store. We're like, what do you want to drink? And I was like, surprise me. Like, I was 17 or 8. No, I would have been 18 or 19 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 or 19. And then, so I come back. They bring the beers and everything, and I was like, oh, what'd you guys give me? And they're like, oh, here, just try it. I tried it, and I spit it out. And it was an Old English. And then they were like, dude, what? You're not going to drink it? And they're like, you have to drink it. We bought it for you. And I was like, well, fuck it, I guess. So I drink it. And I was low-key pretty buzzed off that. I was like, whoa, you know?
That was the first time you drank?
Not the first time I drank, but like the first time like I've actually had like a few. That was like when I started having a few drinks, you know? And I was like, yeah, 18, 19. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. And then I realized I don't like these. And then I started trying to try different ones. I like Dos Equis. I love Dos Equis. I can get down on one of those. Modelo's, of course. I like Guinness.
Yes, gross.
Love Guinness.
I hate beer in general, dude.
I-
I don't like alcohol. In
I don't want to go
I like
drink.
the aftermath of alcohol.
Yes, that's the
aftermath.
the chaos
Like
of
for me,
drugs.
no, well, not even the chaos of it. Now, like it took me like 40 years at least to like drink, not like a fucking asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have a drink and like I'm cool with that. I can go to dinner and drink one drink. I don't even want another one. Like it's cool.
I feel you. You kind
Or-
of get
or not at all.
You know that little
I can
buzz.
have one or I can have none. But for me,
Yeah.
it's 3 drink.
Okay.
At 3 drinks, I am fucking on fire, bro. I am
Okay.
better at everything that I'm normally okay at.
That's like me with smoking. Like it's like, dude, I wake up
You have that certain amount of high where you're like, right now I'm at my spot.
and then
But
it's like where you're like, you
a
smoke
three-
one more. It's like,
but
I'm
to
way
maintain
too
3
tired.
drinks it's
Yeah.
not realistic.
Well, like I used to wake up. I used to do car sales, and I would wake up.
We
every,
sold cars, made food for old people. All right.
Dude, yeah, I've
I'm
done
doing
a
the
lot.
math. I'm doing the math, dude. 'cause
I'm very handy, dude. I work on cars. My grandpa taught me to do a lot of woodworking, like things like that. I'm very, very, very handy. But dude, I used to wake up every morning, 6:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Come downstairs. We had a 3-story condo, so I'd come downstairs to our 2nd floor balcony. I'd go make my coffee, roll me up a little blunt. Keurig would
Blunt.
be done. Get my coffee. Sit on the patio. My cat would come out. Have my blunts.
Blunt
work it
and
up.
cat guy.
And a coffee guy. So I'd have my
Blunt,
coffee,
Blunt, cat, coffee. All
and
right.
I did
How do you
every.
take your coffee?
I like French vanilla creamer,
All right.
French vanilla, or very simple. Just give me some caramel in it, you know, and I'll with a little bit of like creamer.
Mushroom chocolate bars in the coffee.
I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms, but best way to do mushrooms is lemon teching raw mushrooms. Grind them up, let them soak for about 45 minutes. Do it like a shot with some water.
Really?
Dude,
You don't
no,
taste it?
no, not even that. You ever do mushrooms and feel nauseous?
Always, because if I taste it.
Do it that way,
I'll
and-
roll it up in pills and like I'll pop them.
Do it that way, and you won't feel nauseous. It's the craziest hack to mushrooms. The trip is not as long, but the trip is a lot more intense. And
Hey,
it's-
we're gonna call it a this, dude.
Yeah.
Because I gotta piss like a motherfucker.
Me too.
Hey, cheers, brother.
Of course.
Hey,
That was fun,
that shit was dope, dude.
dude. I love this. Is dope. This
Bro.
is dope.
Hey,
I gotta take a piss.
I do too, dude.
Oh shit.